Landfall is back, baby! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan. And today we've got a big juicer for you. We've got Landfall, and it is back, baby, and better than ever with the new and improved Phylath World Sculptor Alchemy version. This bad boy is going to go, whenever it enters the battlefield, you're going to create a 0/1 green plant token creature for each basic land you control, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put 4 1/1 counters on a target plant you control, and it's going to gain trample until end of turn. This is a big increase in power, and we are going to utilize it. I am only running 2 because it is a legendary, and we can search it with something I'm going to address here in a second, but this deck is going to be a powerhouse. No one sees it coming, but I see it coming, and now you will too. Next, we got the Cultivator Colossus. This is not an Alchemy card, but it is a newer card. It's got Trample, and Power and Toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. And whenever it enters the battlefield, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. If you do, you're going to draw a card and just repeat the process. So the landfall are going to be falling, the lands are going to be falling, your opponent's life totals are going to be falling. It is going to be wonderful. Next, we got, what do we got here? We got the Garrick, Wrath of the Wilds. Look at this thing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Choose a creature card in your hand. It perpetually gets +1/+1 and perpetually gains this spell costs 1 less to cast. That is going to go great with our Cultivator Colossus and Phylath too, but most of the time it's going to be the Cultivator Colossus. It's a de facto ramp, and it's going to perpetually cost less to cast. So we're going to be able to cast this thing 1 turn sooner along with Garrick, and if not, you can always -1 it, and you can draft a card from the spellbook and put it straight onto the battlefield. This card is so good. It's so nice and refreshing to actually have a good Garrick in, I almost said standard, Alchemy now. So this is absolutely wonderful. The -5 is going to be until end of turn. Creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample. So a nice little win condition there. I'm so glad that Landfall is back, and we have some even more toys to address. We have the Dire Strain Rampage. Look at this. Destroy target enchantment or land. So if you really need to destroy a target artifact or enchantment, you can give your opponent a land. But if your own land is destroyed this way, its controller may search their library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. This is great because obviously we're running Landfall. We're going to get 2 triggers, and we're going to ramp up an extra land on top of it. It's very good. It kind of acts like well, kind of like a cultivate, but because you're getting 2 on the battlefield, it's going to set off your landfall triggers twice, and not to mention it even has flashback. Wow-wee. Next, we have Settle the Wilds. Look at this card. Seek a basic land card and put it onto the battlefield tapped. Okay, pretty standard cultivating type effect. Then seek a permanent card with mana value equal to the number of lands you control. This is wonderful. Most of the time, you're going to obviously have 3 lands, and then seek a land onto the battlefield, and then you're going to be able to snag a Nazika's Chariot, which is weakened now. Of course, you see that it's only a crew 2 and creates 1 kitty cat rather than 3. So, but you know, you get to grab a Garrick or Nazika's Chariot most of the time, and then if not, you'll be able to grab a Ren 7. Or a Phylath, or even a Cultivator. So the Settle the Wilds is here to stay, and we are running 6 of them because they are good. We need to ramp up. Well, we're going to need plenty of land for this deck. Everything else is pretty standard here. We do have 2 copies of the Scoot Swarm. I don't think 4 is really necessary. 2 gets the job done, provides a win condition, as well as can be sought out by Settle the Wilds as well, if you're a little bit clogged up behind. Got the Lotus Cobra, got the Tangled Florahedron. I can't never say that. We got, and then last but not least, we got some Frostbites. Ren 7, oh my gosh, everything goes so well. Ren 7 can add a bunch of lands for Cultivator Colossus. There's just so much synergy, so much different things going on in this deck, and it is wonderful. So I am ready to stomp our opponents in and let the land fall. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Oh yeah, we are here to drop a lot of land. Let's see what we can get here. Not terrible. Hey, good enough, good enough. Got a Tangled Floor. I can never say this. It's pretty brutal to say. Tangled Florahedron. Okay, yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and play it because it does come in tapped. Whatever. Let's go ahead and drop a Snow Mountain here. I know typically you want to start out with an untapped red source for the Frostbite, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see what we got. What are we going against? Maybe vampires here? A lot of people like to set traps, you know, get a little false sense of security. Oh, and they are going to go straight for vampire. I am going to waste no time. Let's just go ahead and do that. No need to save anything. Ooh, and we get a Scoot Swarm. Let's go ahead and drop the snow-covered mountain. And I'm going to go with the Scoot Swarm. And then next turn, we'll be able to use Dire Strain Rampage and get 2 triggers off of our Scoot Swarm. So cute. I can't ever read Scoot Swarm without thinking of so cute. Just look at the little insect. So cute. Oh! Torolf's Disciple. Oh my. This is one of the brand new Alchemy cards. Whenever it attacks, you're going to conjure 4 cards named Lightning Bolt into your library, then shuffle. That's pretty good. That gives you, like, some sort of, like, win condition. Like, I mean, that's pretty gosh darn good. Unfortunately, we won't be able to Frostbite quite yet, effectively anyway. Let's drop this. We're going to get another token. And do we want to do this? Or do we want to save it for when we can get more Scoot Swarm? Because we'll get 2 triggers that way. Or we do have a Phylath. There's a lot of different options we can do here. I'm gonna do the Settle the Wilds here. And okay, this is something I want to address. I don't know if this is just a bug, right? Because whenever you Settle the Wilds, it seeks a basic land card and you put it onto the battlefield, but it always adds one to your hand. And you can't play it. So I think this is just a bug. Pun very intended because we have this Scoot Swarm. It's just a bug. Like, I can't play it. You'll see next turn. I promise you, you can't play it. So I'm gonna have to report this to Wizards or something, because there's just no way this is real. So we're gonna go ahead and play with fire. Torolf's Disciple, I assume, will swing. Oh, we got a Reckless Stormseeker. Which one is even more threatening? I think this is more immediately threatening because it just gives everything else haste. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. We do have, what, 3? Yeah, we have 3, so this will kill it. Let's do that. I'm not as worried about the lightning bolts. I mean, obviously, they're going to be scary, but not too worried for now. Alrighty. Do we want to go to Ren 7 and then this to get more triggers? Oh, we have to. See, okay, I just fell from our own trap. Look at this. I cannot play this. That is a bug. I can't play this. I have not played a land this turn. I cannot play it. We'll go ahead and drop Ren in 7.
We prefer not to fight, but we also will not hold back.
Wow, very mystical. Oh my gosh, and we don't get a land here.
With tender care.
Ugh, no land. That's rough. That's really rough. Hopefully we can get another one. I will absolutely be chumping you with one of our cute little insects here. These ones aren't so cute, but they're just kind of cute, you know? So yeah, like I said, this has to be a bug because we can't play it. So that's so interesting. I wonder how long it'll take for them to fix that. So Torolf's Disciple, yeah, we are not letting that through. Go ahead and conjure all the lightning bolts you want. Lightning never strikes twice in the same spot, so not too worried. Not too worried about that. Boom! We save the Ren 7 from sheer destruction. What you got? You gonna target it? Chandra, dressed to kill.
This little candle's gonna set your world on fire.
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that, Chandra. Okay, we're gonna do a 1 to Ren 7. That's fine.
Let's bring things up to a simmer.
Yeah, let's go ahead and simmer. I'm not really that worried, because if you're just gonna attack Ren 7, you're gonna waste your firepower on my face. I don't really care about that so much. Let's go ahead, drop this. Seems to be the most optimal move, and let's get some Phylath going. Let's do it. We're gonna get 4 juicy tokens here. And do I want to create? I don't think I really want to create anything. Let's go ahead and reveal and just get some more land here. And we get 2 Lair of the Hydras. Ren 7, so mystical. And what do I want to do here? What's attack? Yeah, sure, I guess. Why not? Why not?
Hey, listen, jerk. Move it!
Yeah, I'll move it. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. So 5-land's already a pretty big threat here. If they continue using resources on Ren and 7, they're not gonna have enough firepower for my face. At least that's the theory anyway. Maybe I'm in way over my head, who knows. Let's see what they're gonna do. Dressed to kill. It's never good, you know? It's kind of intimidating. If you're dressed to kill, I don't have the best intentions on your mind. And we're gonna go and see a Maniform Hellkite. Very beautiful animation. Almost don't even mind being killed. Oh, that's gonna have to die. That's gonna have to die.
We may bend.
Aw, you're looking a little singed.
Yeah. For now, you just wait. You just wait. So Frostbite. Oof.
We
Oof.
are either brave or foolish.
Oh, okay, so deal 1. So we're still alive. We're still alive on the Ren and 7. No worries. I think it's now time to use the 0 and put any number of land cards from our hand onto the the battlefield. Oh yeah, we're doing this. We can almost challenge for lethal here. Watch this. These are going to gain trample as well. Put any number of land cards from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. It's not going to grab this one because this is... Look at this.
Nature's beauty.
Thank you, Ren. Look at this. We can't play it. We literally can't play it. So aggravating. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh, look at the power. Look at the power. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to get a Dire Strain Rampage. Let's target... Oh, you. Bam. I will search. Let's grab 2 forests. These are going to go off. You... Sure. Sure, it's a party. It's a party. Let's do it one more time. Why not? Dire Strain Rampage. You. Sure. They give us a nice... And that's going to be a good game. Look at the landfall power. Holy wow. Gee, Dingo. Dingo scared the living crap out of me when I was smaller because... Oh, I watched a little documentary on how, like, dingoes, like, eat children or something in Australia. Just scared the living bejesus out of me forever. But they are cool. Gotta respect the hustle, you know? Let's get rid of... Oh, man, you just hate the mulligan. The mulligan just ruins everything. I'm gonna get rid of the Scoot Swarm. I think, because we're only running 2 of the Scoot Swarm, I think it's more of a luxury in this deck than anything. Ooh, you got the pixels too. We both got the pixels. Those are very... I love these. These are so pretty. So beautiful in my opinion. Do we want to... Let's just do this. Let's just do that. Probably should have played the Snow Covered first. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. Tainted Adversary. Looks like we're going up against zombies here. This will go up to a 2/2. Okay. Let's drop this, and let's drop the tangled mess of a word I can't pronounce. That'll let us go into Garrick. Garrick. Another, okay. Ugh. So they're just going all out aggro. Nothing fancy here. Just swing away, and we do get to burn down the house. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. We're gonna need this burn down the house here, more than the Garrick. So. I'm gonna opt to do the Dire Strain Rampage because we need to get a land. We need to establish a land next turn. So let's go ahead and do this. Yep. Oh! Oh! You gotta be careful here. It's not gonna end up mattering for this particular situation. But you have to be careful because even when you target your own land, it targets the one that you're not tapping for mana. I mean, it doesn't matter in this situation, but that was a... Ooh, that sent shivers down my spine. I don't want to see a Headless Rider. Headless Rider puts us in checkmate, I believe. Because if we sweep the board with Burn Down the House, it's not going to matter. So, the Dungeon Crawler. That's going to put up to a 4/4. Not quite lethal yet. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's drop Lair of the Hydra. It'll be tapped anyway. And let's do it. Let's Burn down this house. Woo! When we clear that board, that's a load off the mine here. Ooh, a Faceless Haven and a Puppet Razor. Oh my. Puppet Razor. So they're going to go ahead and seek a card. Exile. We'll be able to Frostbite it, fortunately. So I think I want to do Garrick here. Get some field presence. Hello, Garrick. Let's draft with you. What you got for us? Ooh, this gives us another blocker. Ferocious Pup. So it gives us an 0-1 chump and then a 2-2 wolf to chump as well. That's the best move here. So, at the beginning of your insta, I don't feel like wasting a second here. Let's go ahead and Frostbite this thing. Pass turn. We're sitting at 5 life. I feel okay. Just okay though. Edgy Dingo. Drop another swamp, and I just can't get over how good these swamps look. All the pixeled forest, snow forests are, the snow lands are really good. So they're going to swing in with this 3-3, and again, it's just a weensy 3-3 Faceless Haven. No more 4-3s for the Havens. And I will absolutely be chumping with the Ferocious Pup. Yep. I have every interest in the world in saving you. The Wrath of the Wilds lives another turn. Simple block, simple block. Patient 0. Okay. So it's got Menace and Lifelink. And then damage isn't removed for our creatures during our cleanup steps. That's interesting. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead, drop the Snow-Covered Mountain. Let's drop Renaissance. We're not ready for the Colossus. Just simply not ready. Let's go ahead and make a green tree folk.
The entire forest is an army.
The whole forest is an army. Come on, Garrick. What you got? Something good, right? We could really use some more life. Yeah. Let's gain some life here. 2 life. Bam. Thank you. Healthy. Sometimes Garrick's voice activates and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. This match, no voice animations going off, so that's kind of sad. So now we're sitting with 6-6, 3-2, and a 2-2. We can hold off the zombie onslaught and our brains will be safe. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. I think it has Menace, so that's not good. Infernal Grasp. Ooh, that's pretty rough, because now they'll be able to swing with the Haven as well. That's pretty tough here. For sure gonna block the Haven. Can't block this because it has Menace. And they're gonna go for that Garrick. Okay, definitely trading that. And that'll be fine. Well, it has to be fine. I don't really have a choice here. So goodbye, Garrick.
I'll survive this.
Oh, there it is. There's the talk. He only talks when he doesn't survive. You will not survive this. Unfortunate. You did well, Garrick. You did your job. Reveal the top 4. We are not going to get anything. Oh, okay. Well, we still got to go with Colossus here. Draw a card. No drawing. No lands. No nothing. Pass. Alright. So, not having a land in our hand was really bad with Ren and 7. I mean, I was expecting to get at least 1, and then we could do some Colossus nonsense, but yeah, that didn't fall in our favor at all. I don't want to see another Infernal Grasp. We gotta keep a board presence to keep this assault at bay. Patient 0 does have Menace. Well, as long as we have 2, we can still block. They can also go with Hive of the Eye Tyrant, which also has Menace. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't you menacing zombies. Instead of meddling, I said menacing. Shout out to the Scooby-Doo fans out there. Alright, we got the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And they're gonna go for it. Oh, wow. Okay. So not for my face. They're gonna go for that. Okay. Get rid of the Dire Strain Rampage. I will absolutely do this. And yes, I am well aware that the Patient 0 will be quite irksome here. But I don't think it's that bad. I mean, whatever. You deal 3. If you want to deal your 3 to the wolf, you're gonna have to kill it with 2. So the Colossus will just get a -1. I don't really care that much. You're gonna lose your Menace land, and Ren and 7 will still live. So we are looking a little bit short on resources here. Alrighty. Oh, and we get another Ren and 7. That's going to be so nice. Let's reveal the top 4. Get some land. Oh, we can never use enough. Let's drop another one. Yeah, let's waste no time here. I am sure. I am sure here. Let's drop another tree folk here. The trees are gonna fight our battles, so I don't know about you. I would rather them fight our battles. Is this too cocky? No, we gotta do it. Swing in for 8, 14 to 7. Yep. Will not get cleaned up here. Oh, and this will come in tapped, fortunately, and a Headless Rider. Okay, so they can't really swing. I mean, they could. Won't do them very much help. Alrighty. Alrighty, and we get another Colossus. This is going to be so good. Hopefully we can get at least one more. Let's do some storming here. And we get... oh, and we get 3! It's time for the Colossus fun. Landfall is back, baby. Let's go. What a good win. Stevie Stone, how we doing? How we doing? Oh, unlucky for you, Stevie Stone. We got a good hand here. Frostbite and a Lotus Cobra and a Dire Strain Rampage. Woo-wee. I'm sorry about your luck, Stevie Stone. Let's go ahead and drop the snow-covered mountain. We got a Frostbite in the pocket. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Do you want to kill this real quick? Do you want to save it for a Luminarch? But hey, well, you know what? Luminarch's weakened now. We don't have to worry about Luminarch as much. Let's go ahead and just go for tempo there. Let's drop this and go with a pretty little Cobra. We got alternate art Cobra. It's one of my... I think this has got to be a... might be my #1 most favorite art on Arena right now. Is this alternate art Lotus Cobra. Look how beautiful that is. All the colors. It just matches so well. You can get any color mana you want. Fateful Absence. Okay. I'm okay with that. That gives us something to play with a little bit later. We can draw a card. I think we want to just go Dire Strain Rampage, right? Want to just ramp up into some stuff? Sure. Sure. Let's target a forest here. And we'll get 2 back in return. Boom, boom. We'll play the pathway for red, I suppose. That's fine. You could always play Dire Strain Rampage again for flashback. Ooh, Elite Spellbinder. So we're going to need a lot of land here, because they're going to go ahead and take something away here. Quite rude. Do your worst, Spellbinder. This is going to bind one of our spells, and they choose the Phylath. Okay. Fortunately, we do get a Cultivator Colossus. That'll be nice. I'm going to go ahead and just do this for now. Let's go Pathway, and I kind of just want to ramp up again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's play this for flashback. Target another forest here. Let's do... Sure. Sure, sure, sure. So now we got a lot of land. They do have a Spellbinder, and that's going to hurt. But, I don't know. Unless they have another Spellbinder, I'm feeling kind of okay here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 1 short. So, we will need some more land, but we also have a clue to help us out. So, get a clue. Sun Gold Sentinel. That is not overly threatening. I'm going to go ahead and remove something, but I'm not too worried about that. Take the Cobra. Our lovely Cobra. What else you got? Usher of the Fallen. Alright, so they're going to go wide here. Swing in. We're going to go down to 17. That's not the end of the world. We do get a snow-covered forest. Now, what do we want to do here? Do we want to drop Cultivator Colossus? We don't really get much land out of the Colossus, unfortunately. So, I'm kind of feeling the Turn Timber Symbiosis. But we could also use this to cast Phylath, I guess, next turn. Alright, let's just go for the Colossus. It feels really bulky. We get a 7/7. We don't do any drawing or playing land. So, just a big fatty. So, a Brutal Cathar would be really rough here. But... oh, and another Fateful Absence. So, at least we get a lot of clues here. We actually are threatened here, because now they've got a lot of damage on the board. Another Sun Gold. Exile what I would assume would be the Colossus. So we get into 2 Fateful Absences. Pretty unfortunate, but not the end of the world quite yet. We're going to take 8 here. So those are big ouches. Big old ouches. Let's see what we can get here. So a snow-covered mountain. Let's go ahead. We need the Phylath at this point. So let's go ahead and drop this. This will give us plenty of 0/1 blockers. So really right now, all they have is a 3/1 in the air, which is still pretty bad. That means they can swing 3 times with the Spellbinder. Oh, brutal. And a Spellbinder on the Symbiosis. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see that. Now they have lethal in the air. Next turn. Alright, we get a snow-covered mountain. We need to draw into some sort of removal. Let's see if we can do it. Clue! Oh, and this is going to be good enough. We'll get a creature with reach. Let's go ahead and do that right away.
Do not underestimate the thought.
Never underestimate Ren.
They prepare for war.
Oh, I'm very prepared for war. Let's go ahead and use this clue now in case we get a... I think we actually already drew the land. So we get a burn down the house. So we can actually burn down the house here. If they have removal, it's over because of the tree folk. Is our only savior with the reach here. Let's see what we can do here. If we draw into another Fateful Absence, it just is what it is. So no Fateful Absence, we might be looking okay with 3 life here. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Getting a little nervous here. An Adversary. That's going to bump everything up to 4. And I'm only counting the things in the air, because we can take care of the things on the ground. No problem. So I would assume they swing out here. That is the assumption. And they don't swing. Wow. And we are going to have Burn Down the House. And this is why we have Burn Down the House. I know a lot of people think, oh, why do you have Burn Down the House when you're, you know, searching for permanents? You want to play big fatties? Darn straight. So let's go ahead and do this. Get this thing a little fatter. So this thing will survive when we burn down the house. And let's burn down the house. So let's get rid of this baby. Boom! And that is okay.
We'll be overrun.
We'll never be overrun. Let's go ahead and swing in here. Do we want to go both? They don't have anything with haste, right? No Faceless Haven. Am I just being super paranoid here? I don't think it really matters. Let's just go swing in for 10. I'm just going to be overly cautious here. Yeah, it's over anyway. Wow, that was a close one. Burn down the house. Ables, how we doing? We just got done dropping a lot of land. Hopefully, we can keep it going. Ugh, no red sources for the Dire Strain Rampage. Or the Frostbite. That's a mulligan. That's an easy mulligan. Get out of here. Okay, that's fine. We will ditch one of the Cobras, maybe? Sure. Sure, drop this for a land. It's more useful as a land. Alrighty, the Settle the Wilds will help us by... oh, they're going to waste no time. Play with fire. They're going straight for the face. Straight for the money maker. Wow. Wowee. Alright, let's drop a Cobra here. We don't have any, like, big boys to play, but that's okay. Because Settle the Wilds will give us a permanent. So play with fire on the Lotus Cobra. Alright. They are playing with fire. I mean... you play with fire, you're probably going to get burned, so just be careful. Just be aware of that. Let's go ahead and Settle the Wilds, and we're going to get another bug. Look at this bug. Oh my gosh. We can't play this forest. It is a dead... it's not even in our hand. If we had more than 7 cards in our hand, it wouldn't register in the system, and we wouldn't even have to discard a card, even though it shows that it's here. So kind of funny there. Kind of annoying, kind of funny. Look at this. Oh, let me play this forest. Nope. Big old nope. So, alrighty. We do a Lotus Cobra and then a Chariot. I think I just want to get rid of this thing. So, well, let's drop this. Frostbite it right away. Yep. I'm not gonna waste any time. We can just play it at sorcery speed. I don't want to even jinx anything. Alrighty, we just get 2 kitty cats. Still pretty good here. I mean, we still crew it for 2 and create a 4/4 if need be. A Reckless Stormseeker. I assume they're not going to attack. Go ahead and have haste. Haste your heart away. What are you doing? Hold on, what are you doing? We can crew this for 2 and play this for 4. Like, did you not see this coming? They must have thought that it got... Yeah, they must have thought it's still pretty strong in Alchemy. I mean... Noobsta! I hope you're a noob at this game. Need to rank up in the ladder a little bit. I hope we're playing noobs. Let's go ahead and keep that. The Cobra's good enough. Good enough to keep. The Cobra goes bye-bye and we draw no land. That could be bad. So, something to keep note. Oh, we got red. We got red as well, so... Let's pray for good fortune. Oh, and we do get another land here. What do we want to do? Do we want to play Settle the Wilds? Or do we just want to go with a Chariot immediately? I'm going to opt for the Chariot. If they have Jawari Ruins here, that's really unfortunate. Oh! Oh, and they do! Unfortunate. Wow. Not the end of the world. We got to Settle the Wilds to settle our situation apart. Let's go noob style. You're not a noob. You're pretty good. You know what you're doing here. Alright, let's go for Settle the Wilds. Let's try. Let's try it out. Jawari always lurks. It's always scary. Prismari command. Alright, deal 2, create a treasure. Alrighty. And here we go with the classic bug. The classic bug of not being able to have a land even though it gives you a land. Pretty frustrating. I'll play the real land. Let's go ahead and put this over here. It's a fake land. Total fake land. Let's do this. I'm gonna drop the run in 7. They didn't drop the Jawari last time, so I'm gonna assume they don't have it. Unexpected windfall. Alrighty. So ramp into the treasure. Are they gonna go for Kraken? Let's go for this.
Protect Innistrad's forests, as if the entire forest is an army.
Yes, the entire forest is an army, and we could use an army very quickly here. Because when the Kraken comes out, that's a bad day. That's a bad time. You know the Kraken's coming. Pretty simple strategy, what I would assume here. Again, I don't know. Ramp into the Kraken, beat face. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Expressive iteration, so they're going to go digging. Digging they shall do. They find a land to maximize the value. Play the land, of course. That's going to do it for their turn now. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Let's go ahead and run 7 this puppy.
We will help you find safety.
Ooh. And now we have a lot of land to play with. Let's go ahead and drop the forest here. And we want to go, let's swing in first. If they've got an answer or something, let's go ahead and make them use their stuff here. They do not. They do not. So we don't want to go Garrick. We want to go. Well, let's go for it all here. If you got to divide by 0 or a counter, that's fine. We got to go for broke here. They do have a disruption. Alrighty. We get rid of one of their treasure tokens. I guess that's, you know, just trying to stay positive here. Still deathly afraid of the Kraken. The Kraken coming in is nightmarishly bad. Alrighty, no Kraken yet. No Kraken yet. Well, let's drop the snow-covered forest. This becomes a 7/7 now. And I'm just thinking, do we want to use Ren in 7 here? I think we do. I think we want to drop all of this land. We don't want a Colossus here. I know it'd be fun to drop the Colossus, but they probably either have a counter or they're going to flash in what I would assume is the Kraken. So let's go ahead and do this. Play any number of lands here to make this big enough to withstand a Kraken getting flashed in for combat. Boom. So now this is a 10/10. Cast, burn down the house. We can actually threaten for lethal here. Create 3 1/1s with haste, of course. So now we're bigger than the Hall of the Storm Giants, and we're bigger than a Kraken that could get flashed in. I like this move a lot. Better than casting the Cultivator for sure. Swing in here. If they want to chump the Hall of Storm Giants, I'm not... Okay, here's the Horde. Here it is. Here it is. We were fishing. We were fishing. We got the Hullbreaker Horror. Here it is. Oh, and do they have a 1-drop? No? Do they have a 1-drop? That would be so mean. Oh, and they have a hazard. They're going to bounce this 10-10. The game is over. Wow. If they didn't have a 1-drop here, the game's literally over. That was lethal. But now we missed it because obviously Hullbreaker Horror will take over the game. The game is 99.9% over. But again, they don't have a 1-drop. I guess they have what, Fading Hope. But yeah, that's gonna be it. They're gonna swing in here, and the game's just gonna be over from here. We can't recover. Target spell. Return target non-land permanent. So this is a permanent, but it's a non-land. So actually, they could chump with the Hall of the Storm Giants, I guess. Can we? Oh, that's a fake land. I keep forgetting it's a fake land. Can I make this a 10 or no? Threaten for lethal. Can I make it a 9? No. I can make it an 8. This is so gross. This is so just peak. Oh, you just want to scream. So we can make the Lair of the Hydra an 8, right? Yeah, an 8. Oh my god, you hate to see it. You just hate to see it. Alright, let's try it out. Let's make the Lair of the Hydra an 8. It's at least still bigger than the Hall of the Storm Giants. They can't bounce it, right? Because it's a target non-land permanent, and we are a land here. But again, that's not lethal. And they can just bounce this. Unexpected Windfall. They'll get rid of the devil. We'll hit for 8. Yeah, that's our only play. It's just not, yeah, just not gonna cut it. Darn it. Slow bleed from here, unfortunately. Hullbreaker Horror, you know, I'm not gonna be salty here. I am a little salty, obviously, but you know, maybe Alchemy got a little nerf coming. Who knows? In the meantime, we will try to play 2 Burn Down the Houses. All right, let's go for Burn Down the House. What you got? You gonna bounce it? Oh my god, another one? Hold on, wait, hold on. So you're gonna bounce this back, right? Okay. What if I drop it again? I mean, I'm gonna try. Yeah, I mean, we gotta try. Another Burn Down the House. I mean, if they've got anything to play, they'll obviously be able to counter it. Not counter it. It bounces to my hand, of course. Cinderclasm, so this will go back to the hand. Alright, I got nothing else to bounce, so... This has actually got a little bit interesting. They can swing out for lethal here with the... Well, yeah, because they got 2 Horrors and then a Hall of the Storm Giants. But that... You see how close... Oh, it's so close. That's so winnable. We almost did the impossible and took out the Hullbreaker Horror. Because the... Oh, they actually saved the Giant... You had lethal there. You just missed lethal. I'm assuming... Oh, well, okay. They didn't miss lethal then. But if they didn't have another thing, the Burn Down the Houses, even if they would have chump blocked with the Krakens, the Burn Down the House, deal 1 when the Devils die, so that would have been cool, but so close, but the Kraken's going to take it. Good game. These are the great one. So I'm assuming that's what they're going for here. How we doing? How we doing? We got, ooh, Frostbite, Direshing. This is pretty good. This is pretty... Oh, did I see a mulligan there? You love to see a mulligan. You'll love to see the mulligan. So, with that mulligan out of the way, hopefully we see some... I don't even know. So they're going to stay true to the sleeves with the pretty little lightning bolt and go red. Sometimes, you know, some people like to, you know, throw a little fake in there. Trying to think, is it better to play this? No, let's just do this. I'm kind of scared that they're going to go aggro here, so I'd like to do the Frostbite up front and center. And, oh, so they're going with Reckless Impulse. Okay. Very, very well. Let's go ahead and take. Let's go and tangle up their plans here with the tangled Florhydrodon. Yeah, the tangled thing. What you got here? Royal Eruption they can play. Don't kill me! Don't! Oh, they go for my face? Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. You know, they're not just gonna let this fly. And they actually lose some value here without playing the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay. Typically, I'd like to play the Scoots. Yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and just play this. If they want to kill it, whatever. Next turn, we can Dire Strain Rampage. Whether the Scoot Swarm lives or dies, we can play this. I'm okay with that. If you want to waste all your precious firepower on my board instead of my pretty face, so be it. So be it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Yes, I'm very sure. And take action. Bring the action. For these two, and I'm going to play this. Yeah, there we go. Taps. Definitely going to play the taps. Don't want to take any more life, so we can play the Turn Timber. Ooh, alright. Torf's Disciple. They're going to hit us with the haste here. So they're just full on mauling aggro. You gotta respect it. Let's drop the run in 7. This will auto put quite the damper on their day here.
Speak, Lord, the will of the woods is made manifest.
Yes. Yes, the will of the woods, very strong. Let's go ahead and Frostbite this Disciple. And we pretty much just put a damper on their onslaught here. So now they're sitting here with 3 land. We have a 6/6, a Planeswalker. Pretty good, right? Caesar, you are great, but ManaMan is better. Reckless Impulse. Alright, so they're gonna gain a little more value here. But you only have 2, so okay, so you can get rid of the Planeswalker, but I still have a 6/6 here.
Burns within us.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and drop Ezekiel's Chariot. I think I just kind of want to save this. I mean, we're not ramping up into anything. It doesn't really do us any good here. Swing in here. We'll be able to copy it with the Chariot, of course. Next turn. If they do double burn spells, I mean, I guess that would be a mistake. Just to get this as high as possible. So they go for a Reckless Stormseeker. I'm going to let this pass. I might even just chump block it. As weird as that sounds. Oh, okay, they're not even gonna bluff. Because, I mean, if they were to do that, I would just, maybe if they had, like, some sort of thing to kill the Chariot. We really want the Chariot to live. So, we can just crew this for 2. That's always kind of weird. I know it creates 1 token instead of 2 now in Alchemy, but we can still crew it for 2, so that's really nice. I am going to do just that. Well, let's crew this for 2. And we can challenge for lethal next turn. I'm going to swing in here. Yeah. And let's create a token here. Another 7/7. There we go. Should have been a little faster with that. My brain's a little fried right now. Let's drop the Garrick. Woo! It's so nice to have a good Garrick. Wow. Whew, look at that. It's like maybe like an iPhone? I'm gonna go with an iPhone here. Got no red sources, but it's okay. That's okay. We'll keep this. We'll keep this. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Okay, we got some land here. We got some land. Well, obviously we have some land. We have an island here. So looking at some blue. So what do we want to do here? Let's drop this because it'll come in tapped. Then we'll be able to drop the Lair untapped. So I think that maximizes our mana sources here. Drop the Tangled thing. The Tangela. Shout out Pokemon. We'll drop the Tangela here. Tangela? I still don't even know. I mean, I can't get anything with tangles in it. It just tangles my tongue, you know? Let's drop this. Only play we got here. Scoot Swarm, baby. Good with me. Good with me. If you want to counter it, that's not the end of the world. I'd rather you counter this than the Garrick that I'm eyeing up. Right now. Okay, let's try. Let's try it out. And it makes me want to think, do I want to... I don't know if I want a +1 here. Or do I want a +1 or -1? Let's -1. Let's have some drafting fun. What you got here? So we're gonna Soul Shatter. I think this is better off -1ing here then. Do we want a pup? Do we want Vigilance or do we want Garrick's Uprising? Oh man. 4 or greater. I don't know how. This has Vigilance. It's kind of nice. Drawing cards is also nice. We're going to go with Garrick's Uprising. I think that's the best card long term. A 3/2 Vigilance is pretty nice because it puts pressure on the board immediately, but Garrick's Uprising is pretty good. I know we're kind of, you know, hoping we get another land here. So if we don't draw the land, it would have been better to get the Vigilance, but let's be real. Is the Vigilance really going to take it for us? I don't think so. So, okay, they're going to look to Field of Ruin here. They're not. Okay, and we do get a land here. Woof! That's going to be good. Let's drop the run in 7, or at least try to anyway. They're running plenty of counters. They're even running Syncopate, so this goes through. That's surprising.
Harm the trees, and you will rot at their roots.
You will rot at their roots, I madness. Let's go ahead and create a Tree Folk, and then we'll also be able to draw because of the Garrick's Uprising.
The trees can fight their own battles.
They will fight you. Oh, and we do get another land. Very nice. Very nice. So Memory Deluge, alright. Wonder what they're digging for. Obviously, they're more control-y here. A lot of removal. If they didn't counter the Ren or destroy the creature, you gotta figure they're gonna use a Memory Deluge. So they dig deep. Let's see what they got going here. Drop a Hall of the Storm Giants, which will obviously be untapped or tapped. Thankfully, it's not untapped. Don't think they have enough mana anyway. No, definitely not enough mana. They're taking their sweet time. You never like when control mages are taking their time. Makes me quite anxious. We do have Ren 7. So that is enough board presence, you'd think, to do something. 2 burn down the houses. Let's go ahead. Gotta drop this land down. Gotta drop the land down. Not enough for the Colossus yet. Let's go straight for burn down the house. And yeah, let's just go for their face here. Why not? Create 3 1/1 red devil creature tokens. They're gonna divide this by 0. That's unfortunate. Let's get it back then. I'm halfway tempted to use Ren 7's 0 and just put this 1 land down just for 7, so we could threaten for lethal in less swings. But I guess another 3/3 would be pretty good the next turn, and then we set up for a Colossus, and we get no land. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. So okay, we'll swing in for 6. We'll take what we can get here. Pass turn. I definitely think we're on the clock. Big time here. Environmental Sciences. That'll give them some life. More stalling. What's their win condition? I'm gonna guess a Kraken. I mean, if we're just being real, it's probably the Kraken. Go blank. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we get down... Do we want to keep the burn down the houses and just commit to that, or do we want to go for a Colossus? Let's go 1 and 1. 1 and 1 here. Because we're on the clock versus this nasty control deck, I think I kind of just want to play down. There's no way we don't get a land here, right? Let's go for it. There's no way we don't get a land here. So let's go for that. We do get the lands. Hooray. You gotta love Ren and Stimpy. Let's do that. I don't think they can counter this, right? I mean, oh, I guess they gotta have Jawari. Oh, that would be so gross if they had Jawari. They do not, fortunately. I don't care which count. Okay, so we're gonna draw some. We're gonna draw a lot of cards here. Draw. This. Draw. Draw. If we're not done yet, we're drawn. Draw, 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 draw. Okay. 10-10. Bam. Alright. I think we're sitting okay here. I wonder what... I mean, they could drop what? Maybe the Kraken would come a little bit too late, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. I guess they could have... oh, that's going to be it. They're digging for answers. I was scared of the Kraken, but this game isn't checkmate now, so good game. So we're back at the hideout with the post-game wrap, and just being constructively speaking, we always like to be a little bit honest. It definitely struggled a little bit versus control, but this deck is a little bit more mid-rangey by nature. So versus control, mostly Kraken. Versus Kraken control, you're gonna struggle. As you see in the video, there was, we almost came close, especially with the burn down the house and then the lair of the Hydra. We came very close to taking out the Kraken, but once they drop the Kraken, it's just pretty much over. There's not a whole lot you can do, but other than that, you pretty much have a shot at every matchup, and we definitely had a win rate above 50% with this deck, so absolutely gold. I love this deck. No one really plays it right now. I think this is a great time to I shouldn't say no one really plays it, but no one really plays burn down the house, so I should say that, and settle the wilds and dire strain rampage. So this slice of landfall, Gruul landfall, no one's really playing right now, and I think it's wonderful. This, as again, I don't have to sell you on it. I just showcased the video, and it did so good. I can't believe it. The Cultivator Colossus is an absolute powerhouse. I can't believe how fun. It's just so... This deck is just fun. At the end of the day, it's nice to have really high win rates, but as long as you have a 50% or higher win rate, you're going to be able to ladder up through the ranking system. And let's get real. We were playing Magic to have fun. So if you can combine winning and fun, that's what it's all about. I had a blast making this video. This deck is an instant favorite, so... Awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope you leave me a like here. I mean, the button looks just like this. It really helps out the channel. You can like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell, do whatever. Tell me how ugly I am, whatever you're going to do. Just do something. It helps out the channel. I'm trying to grow this thing. So that would be great. But until then, I will see you on the next adventure. ManaMan, out.